Today's topic is busy, the new drug.
The new drug?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need no more drugs.
No, we don't, but we are all pretty much taking this drug and we don't know it. And we probably need to go into rehab more than we know. And so I want to talk about that.
Candice Denise is here. It's time to be inspired. It's wonderful. Welcome. Welcome, wonderful.
Well, thank you, Mr. Wonderful. I appreciate it.
Right.
We do the show together, so
yeah. All right.
I appreciate it very much. I was always a pretty good child. You know, I didn't get into a whole lot of trouble. But my downfall was talking. And so my family labeled me computer because they said I was always taking in information and always spitting it back out. And it just kind of stuck with me growing up. So little did I know that as an adult, I would be using the same voice, the same gift, I guess, that I used as a child. The thing that got me in trouble is now actually the thing that is a positive about myself. And so I love it because it took me a long time to really understand how to use my voice and not just to be a talker, but being able to understand how to listen. And I think with radio, that's what I enjoy because I not only get to talk, but I also get to listen. I saw a quote, and this is what inspired me, and it said, busy is the new drug that we're all addicted to. And so when I saw that, it made me just start thinking about my own life and the lives of so many other people that I know. And that's a word that you hear so often, just easily used in conversation with people. How are you? Oh, I'm busy, man. I'm busy. I'm busy. It's like second nature.
Right.
And so, you know, we're busy with, we got dreams to chase, we got debt to clear, we got goals to accomplish. And so I think that there's some misconceptions when it comes to busy. When we think about busy, what we don't realize is that busy translates to us in a way that it says, I'm valuable. It helps to us to make things, we're creating possibility of a better life when we're busy. We are busy and we think that that means happiness. Another illusion. Another misconception is productivity that we think busy means. And then last but not least, someday we'll slow down and become free.
Important.
We're important. I knew that I've enjoyed television and that I kind of always wanted to do television. From being able to have experiences on being a guest on the Dr. Oz show, being a guest on Say Yes to the Dress, as well as Whose Wedding Was It Anyway? But I really never thought about radio. I think it was one of those things that radio kind of found me because I actually started off as a guest on radio. And from that, I was asked to come back and be the segment host. And I thought, how awesome is this? Because sometimes you think about things that you want to do and you feel like you kind of know the road, but it's not until you start walking the road that you start to find some other experiences and some other things that show you that there may be some other things that you want to do. And so I feel like that's kind of how I found my way to radio, or radio found me. The irony in our tendency to do more, to become more, is that efficiency doesn't necessarily guarantee effectiveness. And so we think that completing task lists means that we've done it well, and that doesn't always mean the case. And so, like you said, the fact that you're able to turn it off and be able to say, okay, well, this is where, this is where this fine line ends and this is where this one begins, is easier said than done because sometimes we're so, overwhelmed with everything that we don't know how. And so we start enduring these things. And like you said, there is a certain level to which you do have to endure. But at the same point in time, understanding if all you're doing is enduring, if you're never taking out time to enjoy, that's when the imbalance has become. And so I think I want to talk about that and just, hear from our callers as far as what busy looks like for them and how many people are on that drug. Because like I said, whether we know it or not, I myself have had to accept. I mean, I literally when I put that quote up last week,
I know you was preaching to yourself.
I did. I said to myself, I'm in rehab. I literally put myself in rehab. Hello, my name is Candice Denise, and I have a busy problem. I'm addicted to busy.
Right.
And so I'm not just talking to people, I'm talking to myself included.
We do have a call. Sam in Owings Mills wants to get in on the conversation. Sam, you're on with Candice Denise.
Hey, how you doing? Great stuff, man.
No.
Man, I'll tell you, I'm up every morning at 3 a.m., man.
Yeah.
And I'm back in the house at 10:30 p.m. every day.
Lord, brother.
And I have to wind down. It may be 3 hours of sleep a day.
Oh,
That's
brother.
what I'm sort of busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm up today, man. I'm changing my lifestyle, man. You know what I mean? Health stuff start kicking in. You know, weekends people want a piece of you, so you never get to, like, just chill, you know?
Yeah.
Brother.
Unplug.
It's unhealthy, man. It's physically unhealthy for me as I get older, you know?
Of course.
Probably today, just you guys have just reaffirmed something that I was thinking about today. I appreciate it.
Amen.
Awesome.
Man,
Amen.
I got to, you know, I got to make some change.
I think the thing that I enjoy most about radio is making the connection. And when I say making the connection, I mean with the callers. The thing that is, it's nice to know that you're saying something that people hear, but it gives you a greater purpose. It maybe validates the purpose that I feel like of why I do what I do. When people call in and let me know where they are or how the words that we're talking about in the show inspire them, help them, encourage them, or grow them in some type of way. At least make them think. And I'm not saying that everybody has to always agree with me, but if it makes you think, then I think I've done my job. That's probably something that most people wish that they could feel, the purpose of knowing that you're helping somebody. But I actually get to feel that each and every week. And I'm grateful for the supporters because without them, I couldn't do what I do. But I love making the connection. I love meeting new people. And I love hearing that light bulb go off. It's like, Eureka, they get it. And for me, that's amazing because, again, I never thought that this was something that I wanted to do. But now that I'm doing it, I feel like the sky's the limit and radio hosting is only the beginning.
Interns of Delana Swaby and Boucher Wigglesworth. Stay tuned for Keep It Moving with Marsha Jews next, right here on Public Radio WEAA 88.9 FM, the voice of the community. I'm Sean Yos.